Suharto, Indonesia. Suharto ruled Indonesia for over 30 years after coming to power in 1967. His reign is remembered for massive corruption, where he and his family reportedly stole tens of billions of dollars. His military-backed regime silenced opposition and oversaw massacres of suspected communists. Despite economic growth, his dictatorship left deep scars on Indonesia's democracy. Ferdinand Marcos, Philippines. Marcos declared martial law in 1972, turning the Philippines into a police state. His government was marked by torture, disappearances, and censorship. He and his wife, Imelda, became symbols of greed, allegedly stealing billions from the nation's funds. His authoritarian legacy continues to divide Filipino history. Muammar Gaddafi, Libya. Gaddafi styled himself as a revolutionary, but ruled Libya as an authoritarian for 42 years. He suppressed dissent, funded international terrorism, and lived in opulence while many Libyans faced poverty. His regime was notorious for human rights abuses and censorship. His violent downfall in 2011 showed how deeply resented his rule had become. Sani Abacha, Nigeria. Abacha seized power in 1993 and ran Nigeria with ruthless force. His government was tied to assassinations, suppression of critics, and widespread corruption. He looted billions of dollars from Nigeria's treasury while the country struggled with poverty. His sudden death in 1998 ended one of Nigeria's darkest regimes. Richard Nixon, United States. Nixon's presidency collapsed under the weight of the Watergate scandal. His administration attempted to cover up illegal activities, showing how far he was willing to bend the law to maintain power. While he did open relations with China, his legacy remains overshadowed by corruption and his historic resignation in 1974. Boris Johnson, United Kingdom. Johnson's term as Prime Minister was heavily criticized for mishandling the COVID-19 pandemic and a series of scandals. The Partygate controversy, where government officials broke lockdown rules, damaged public trust. Accusations of dishonesty and a chaotic leadership style led to his eventual resignation. His legacy remains divisive in British politics. Slobodan Milosevic, Serbia, Yugoslavia. Milosevic fueled nationalism and ethnic divisions during the Yugoslav wars of the 1990s. His leadership was tied to atrocities, including ethnic cleansing campaigns in Bosnia and Kosovo. He was charged with crimes against humanity and war crimes by international tribunals. His fall marked the end of one of Europe's bloodiest chapters. George W. Bush, United States. Bush's presidency is often criticized for the invasion of Iraq in 2003. The war, justified by claims of weapons of mass destruction that were never found, destabilized the Middle East and caused massive casualties. His administration's handling of Hurricane Katrina also drew sharp criticism. His legacy remains polarizing in American history. Joseph Stalin, Soviet Union. Stalin ruled the USSR with absolute control, transforming it into a global power. But at the cost of millions of lives, he orchestrated purges, forced labor camps, and famines that devastated entire populations. His policies created a culture of fear and repression. While some praise his industrial achievements, his brutality is undeniable. James Buchanan, United States. Buchanan is often ranked as one of America's worst presidents. He failed to address the growing divide over slavery in the 1850s, worsening tensions that led to the Civil War. His inaction and poor leadership left the country in crisis. Many historians argue that his presidency was defined by weakness at the worst possible time.